and welcome to Book Chicks. Today I'm going to be doing a video that I have been really wanting to do. I've seen it everywhere. Everyone's done it. I know I'm a little late with it, but I really want to do it because I'm really excited about it. This would be the ebook versus the physical book. This is a great debate. I absolutely adore my physical books. I love reading them. I love flipping through them. I love smelling them. Yes, I know I'm weird, but I love these books. They're so... yeah. But then there is the ebook. I got this Kindle 3 years ago, maybe. It's the first Kindle Fire, and I love my Kindle. Choosing whether to read my ebook or my physical book is a tough one. So, this is what I'm going to be talking about. So, one of the first things I want to talk about is eating. Okay, we've all done it. We've all been there. The physical book, it is an adventure in and of itself. So, you're sitting there, you're reading, you're doing good. You've read this page. You're almost at the end of this page. You're eating with this hand. It's all grimy and gross from eating. And then you have to flip the page. So you try to move it with your pinky, and then it closes on you. And then you try to turn it with this hand, and then the page gets all sticky, and you try to wipe it off, or it gets wet, or something. Or you try to lay the book down next to you, and it does that, and it closes. It doesn't... Books don't stay open by themselves unless you're right smack in the middle and you've broken the spine, and it just stays like that. So reading with this at the table is an adventure. With the ebook, it's easy. You can hold it in one hand, and you can flip the page easily. One hand. You can be eating with this hand. You don't have to get it sticky at all. Just one hand. It's good. It also stays flat. So for eating with a book, totally would go with the ebook. Hands down. So much easier. Next thing is for buying enjoyment or ease. Now, I adore bookstores. They're also very dangerous. You go into a bookstore or a library, and you think you're going in for one or two things, or maybe you're just there to look. And then you walk out, you got like 2 bags of stuff hanging off your arms, full to the brim, or you have this huge stack of books that you're carrying. It's bad. It's bad. So, I love bookstores though because they're just fun to look at, and you can just stay there for hours. I could stay in a bookstore forever and just pour through everything. And yes. On the Kindle or ebook or whatever you happen to read your ebook form on, it is a little harder, but I still do enjoy it. With this, you go to the Kindle store and you can see all the options, but you kind of have to know what you're looking for because you can search for it, and that makes it easy if you know exactly what you're looking for. But it's just not as enjoyable. With the bookstore, you can look through the shelves, say, oh, I want to read this one. So you pull it out, you look at the front cover, you look at the blurb on the back, you read the first couple pages, see if you like the author's writing. With this, you can look at the blurb pretty easily, but it's kind of hard to find. You have to look through everything. And then, if you want to read a couple pages of it, you have to download the sample, and who knows how long that'll take. So, for the buying enjoyment and ease, I would probably go with the physical book. It is a lot more enjoyable to me. Just reading in general. Reading enjoyment. The physical book. As I said, I love physical books and I love reading them. But it can be hard. Say, you're in bed. Which I happen to read in bed a lot. So, you're in bed, you're on your side, and you're trying to read the book. So, it's like this, and your head's here, and you're looking this way. You can read this page perfectly fine. And then you try to read this page, and you try to like tilt your head this way, and it takes a lot of effort, or you try to balance the book like this. And then that happens. And then try to go like this and it just falls on you. Then the ever fun adventure of laying on your back and reading like this. Pff, die. Trust me, it's happened to me on several occasions. It hurts. Physical books are heavy. No, they hurt. On the Kindle though, sure, you can read this way. Easy. Just flip, 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 flip. Perfectly fine. Easy. Read it like this. Don't read with the Kindle above your head. It hurts more than the physical book. I promise you, it is a screen. It hurts. Ugh, no. But yes, this is very easy to read. So, for overall reading ease, I'd go with the Kindle. I'd go with the e-reader. Weather conditions. Weather conditions is a big one. You want to read your book when you're outside and it's sunny and it's summer, when you're sitting by the pool, when it's raining, in the shower if you can figure out a way to do that, in the bathtub, in a car, all of these things. The Kindle or the e-reader is hard to read next to the pool when it's raining. And in my personal opinion, I think it's harder to read in the car. There's the glare, there's the sun. It's harder to read outside because of the glare, you can't see it. Then you have to turn the brightness all the way up, cover it. You're trying to like hover over it. You're trying to get a blanket, put it over your stuff. It's hard. It's really hard. You don't want to get it wet because that'll just ruin it. You just don't want to do that. No. No, you want to protect your devices. You don't want to ruin your devices. The physical book, on the other hand, is all weather permitting. Granted, sometimes you don't want to get it wet, but it can get wet and it'll be fine. You can still be able to read it. So you can read it by the pool. You can read it in the car. You can read it in the rain. Yes. And this, no glare. It's paper. Read it in the sun. It'll be fine. You can still see it. Woo, woo, woo. So for weather conditions, water, rain, sun, blah, 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 blah. Hands down the physical book. Much easier. Portability. This is a huge one. Portability with the ebook or the Kindle, I probably have 100 books on this thing. I have no idea. 100 books? This is one book. This is a lot bigger. Let's say I had 500 books on this. You can put it in your purse. Okay, you can't really put it in your back pocket, but you can just have it in one hand, easy. Let's pretend for a moment that I had 500 of this book. I don't want to pretend that. So, you could not carry that. You'd need other people. I'm not sure I could carry 100. I'm not sure I could carry 50 of these books. I wonder how many books I could carry. Ooh. So, portability, definitely the Kindle. This is the advantage of this. You can take it on a plane, take all your books with you, and it's the same size. You download more books, it doesn't grow in size. It stays the same. One other thing about the Kindle. The Kindle is really nice because you have your Kindle, so you can read books on your Kindle. But then, you have the Kindle app. So, not only can you read books on your Kindle, but you can read them on your phone. You can read them on your computer. You could read them on a tablet. So, the Kindle is so versatilely available to you that on basically any device that connects to the internet and has an app store, you can read your Kindle on that. So it is so versatilely available to you. However, you can't really download a physical book. You just have to have it. But I just love, love, love my physical books. And sometimes even when I have books on my Kindle, I will buy them in physical books. It's bad. I just want to have them. I want to look at them on my shelf. I want to be able to grab them at any time and say, "Ooh, look at that part. That was funny." So, yes. Definitely the physical book, but the Kindle is so amazing. Ebooks are amazing. Thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.